I'm here with Spurs and England midfielder and absolute baller, James Maddison. Maddis, how you doing, mate?
Good to see you, mate.
We are here with Boots Online Doctor. We're going to have a nice chat about everything that's going on. Let's talk about life as a Spurs player.
Loving life here at Tottenham, to be fair. Obviously, first season here, moving my family down to London. I had twins in the summer, so kind of in the last period of time in my life off the pitch as well, it's been quite a lot of change. Positive in my life at the minute.
First month, Premier League Player of the Month, you're scoring goals, you're getting assists, England squad. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better for you, could it? You started life as a Spurs player.
Kind of just clicked, you know. It just felt right. It felt like a really good match, me and Tottenham. I was obviously excited to come when I signed and stuff in the summer. People took to me as well, which made me feel at home from the get-go. Like a big thank you to all the people that did that, really, just because it makes it so much easier to transition to a new club.
How difficult was that period then, when you had that injury and you were out for a sustained period of time?
Well, physically, it's obviously tough because I ruptured the ligaments in my ankle, which affects everything in my life, you know. You're on crutches, you're in a boot, you can't get around the house, you can't really be a dad. It affects the off the field stuff as well as stopping you doing what you love. So it was quite a big injury, and I felt like I was in the form of my career, to be fair, at the start. When you're coming into training and you're watching the lads train, and then there's preparing for a game and everyone's getting excited about a big game, and then you're just there, just sat.
It must be tough, yeah. And you can see, I'm right in thinking with the physio rooms, you can see out to where the lads are training.
I've said that, and obviously the windows are just big glass panels almost, so you're just sitting there getting your treatment and your rehab stuff on your ankle to make it better while you're watching the lads train. And you have to stay really mentally strong.
What do you do mentally to try and forget about those moments or switch off?
And just talking, like getting stuff off your chest. I often found when I was injured, I was getting very frustrated with not being back quicker, and it would almost creep into my personal life a little bit. I'm probably a bit more grouchy, a bit more snappy.
Really?
Just even with my partner, my mum and dad, and it creeps in without you even realising it.
Yeah, how important is that support network? You said that you've got a really close family and friends. Is it important to actually, like you said, not just hold things in, but actually when you're struggling, say, do you know what, I need to talk about this because this is really getting me down?
I'm very fortunate. I've got a brilliant network around me, my parents and my partner, my best friends, my agent, everything I've had since day one. I've never changed, so I'm very fortunate. Not everyone has that, but my message would be just to seek the person you can get stuff off your chest and be completely 100% honest with, because like I said, it definitely does help.
So when you go into that first game back, do you feel stronger than ever? Do you feel confident? Or actually is there a bit of nerves because you don't know how your body's going to react?
Nothing can replicate a Premier League 90-minute match. When you see players come back from injuries and they might not be at their best for a period of time before they really hit the heights that they did before. It's because it takes time, and like I said, the game minutes are so vital.
A big part of this, obviously, with Boots Online Doctor is knowing about when to seek medical advice and speaking to the right people. So how important is your relationship with the physios, with the healthcare professionals when you're going through that? How much education do you get from those people?
As a football player, you don't want to be ruled out of any game, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, tough that,
You don't want the physio to then find something because you might miss a game. Right. But I always think in the long run it kind of catches up. You're probably better off just speaking, because the experts are so good nowadays in the physio world that if you are feeling a little niggle or a little bit of tightness somewhere, it's better to just say it, get your treatment, get your help, and you'll be in a better place than keeping it secret, because you don't want someone to think you're injured.
I wondered if there's any other aspects of, like travelling, for instance, that affect your game. I mean, you look at Qatar, for instance, the things that affect all of us when we go away, fatigue, jet lag, are they things that you have to sit down and talk to your physios, your healthcare professionals about, or do you just get used to them?
You're affected by stuff like jet lag. I remember we went to Australia, Singapore, Thailand.
Yeah, a lot of miles.
For me, I just like to sleep when I sleep, because I think my body will catch up eventually anyway, and if I'm tired, my body probably needs to sleep, so I'll kind of sleep when I need to if my missus lets me with the kids.
Really? Because you've got a lot of kids,
we needed a hand, so I was tired for about 2 weeks after that tour, but...
So you got some help in?
Yeah, I got my mum down.
Love that.
But my eldest, Leo, he's 2.5, he's getting to a really good age where he's starting to love the footy and stuff.
Is he? I love that.
Yeah, took him down to the pitch after the last home game, and he had to kick around on the pitch and stuff, so probably even more tiring the more he starts to love stuff like that, but rewarding.
I love that. Is he kicking the ball about like you said? Do you reckon he's got a bit in his locker too early to tell?
Right-footed, little trying to figure out what position he'll be by the way he receives the ball and that, but he's not quite there yet.
I love that.
He's got a short attention span, but...
Let's talk about your pre-match routine then. So from wake up, obviously you've got the kids, the dogs and all that. What is your typical match day routine?
Tottenham have got a facility called the Lodge.
The Lodge.
Fantastic, accommodation facility for us to use in pre-season and stuff. We all have our own rooms, all the players and stuff. And so I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep away and stay at the Lodge. I'll wake up, have some breakfast.
What are you having?
Normally have a couple of poached eggs on toast.
Okay.
Yeah, a little coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee with a drizzle of honey, little latte.
Okay.
Am I going too detailed?
No, I like it. I get a real insight. I feel like I'm there. In the lodge.
Sat with me. What have you got?
Oh, not as healthy as that, mate. Yeah,
Bacon
not as healthy.
and sausage sandwich.
Love the mate. Look, he said that. Bananas. A lot of fruit bar.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, a bit of toast. Marmite, I'm a big Marmite fan. But they don't care about my. I don't think anyone cares about my receipt.
I do. Right, so breakfast. I'll have my coffee. I'll get to the stadium.
Yeah.
You'll always eat 3 hours before kick-off. Every team just does that. It's the right time to eat.
Is that like slow release energy and making sure anything?
It gives enough time to go down before you get to warm up and stuff. You're taking on whatever you need to. But sometimes I'll have a little spaghetti bolognese, or sometimes I'll have a chicken and rice dish. Yeah, a couple of energy drinks, the supplements that the nutritionists here provide for us, and then normally it's go time then.
Are there any superstitions you have or anything you have to do? Or
I like to prepare, and I'll need certain stuff, so I'll get a lot of massage treatment around my hips, making sure that my body's all in line, muscles are feeling good. Yeah, we'll go and prepare in the gym as well. We'll use the foam rollers, have a stretch, the neural bands, all of that stuff. Obviously, still now as well, I'll do my ankle work from my injury just to make sure that's definitely warm and ready to go.
Can you have cheat meals and stuff after a game because you've run around? What is your cheat meal that you're able to have or you like to have?
Oh yeah. The cheat meal that I like to have, which I don't always have, I love a chippy. That'd be my...
Really? Chippy?
Yeah.
With what? What are you having with it?
Oh, how long have you got?
Plenty of time.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a large haddock and chips. Large jumbo sausage, not battered.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll probably have a bit of doner kebab meat as well.
What's a big old meal?
This is curry sauce and mushy peas
on
the side, bit of tartar sauce, salt and vinegar all over. There we go.
Okay, so that's.
But I don't know. Yeah, I very rarely actually have that. That's my favourite cheat meal.
So, Maddison, post-match, if you've got a little knock or a niggle, what do you do for sort of pain management after a game?
So after a game, I'll always go in the ice bath. That's like #1 priority almost. Straight in, I'll try and do as long as I can. I'll have a good stretch, especially the morning after. I'll have a good stretch, good neural stretch. Use like just some like elastic band type thing, just some assisted stretching. After a game, normally you're feeling something in your legs. It's very, very, very rare that you feel nothing. So I'm normally using the foam roller on a Matchday +1. Even after the game, sometimes if I feel really tight somewhere, bit of TLC ice bath and a good stretch and foam roll, yeah.
Hobbies is a big part. I think you're the perfect footballer to talk to about because I've seen you on a snooker table, the pool table, we've seen you at the darts. You've got a lot of, well, more than
it
that.
Sounds like I grew up in a pub, doesn't it?
It does.
No, darts, snooker and pool, I do love them three, yeah.
What's your favourite?
Oh, pool is the least favourite. I still love pool, but snooker and darts are the two I think pretty equal.
Yeah, I like it. We're getting towards the business end of the season. It's a very exciting time. Tottenham doing well. Obviously, you're back from injury. You've got the Euros coming up. What goals do you set yourself between now and sort of the end of the season and the summer period? Because as I say, it's an exciting time.
Yeah, personally, just to keep getting better, game on game, trying to get back to that level that I set myself and one I'll always try and reach. Yeah, as a team, it's tough because you will end up getting to where you deserve to be by playing well and winning games. It's like if you look too much in the distance and focus too much on like the prize at the end of it, you can get distracted along the way, I think. So, of course, you think about it like, God, it's a major tournament for your country. Everyone should be desperate to be there, and that attitude will help us have success as a country, I think. And you never take for granted getting called up for England. It's the best feeling ever. It's the pinnacle. Playing for your country at a major tournament is something that every boy across the country dreams of when they're a boy. So, of course, there's a bit of that. Like you want to be there. Like you do think about it a little bit because it's a major tournament for your country. You play well for your club and you perform well. That kind of takes care of itself. You can't really affect it apart from affecting your club form. So
yeah, it's a good answer, Maddison. Final question: if you could give any advice to a young James Maddison, what would it be?
Wow, what a question that is.
I'll throw it on you a bit.
How young am I?
Good counter question. I'm going to say, I don't have it written down. No, I would say you're 16. So that sort of age.
16, good age. Just dedicate everything to it. Even now, like I look back and I thought I was at the time, but was there a couple of little things I could have done more? You know, like
the little 1%. You mean?
Yeah, the 1%ers. The exact like. It's such a short, and it goes so quickly. It's such a short career. I was going to say. I'm 27, I still feel like I've got years and years and years and years left. Just to enjoy and embrace every little moment. Now I just enjoy every win, every little moment, every goal. I try and enjoy as much as I can because I know it's not going to be around forever.
Love that. I think it's brilliant advice, perfect note to end it. Maddison, you're a top man and a top player.
You,
all the best for the rest of the season.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Boots Online Doctor is a quick and easy way to get prescription treatments without a trip to the doctor. For more information, click the link.